First of all, I gotta apologize. I took a bad fall a few days ago. I hurt my ribs pretty bad. I'm okay. I'm healing. So ignore the fake cosmetics. Part 2 of the Cobra firing system Q strips modification. Some more supplies have come in. Let's go to camera 2. So these are the connectors. I've already gotten these in the previous video done for those of you who are catching this video. Yeah, I got all these wired up, and I've gotten bound up with some solder. And with that said, I had to buy some new crimpers because the crimpers I have were not compatible with these pins. So I'll get those out real quick. So just for the record, I already did one for practice. That's what you saw in the B-roll, the beginning, after the credit roll and all of that. And if you hear me kind of wheezing, breathing, it's because of the ribs are hurting. All right, let's go to camera 4. All right. So we're going to be doing some time lapse on this, so be prepared. So these are the pins, and then the pins will go into these headers. So I really need to get another light. I'm chasing shadows. Someone told me to get one of those ring lamps, but you know, I tried one of my those from my friend's house, and it does not work for what I need to do. So, all right, let's get crimping. Oh, by the way, the solder is going to go in my tinning pot, so it's not being wasted. Oh, I need my visors. This is going to hurt. Not so bad. That's better. Too much magnification. All right. Let's get this guy going. Trick with these crimpers is get your crimpers started. I need to make a spot where I'm in lens. Okay. So you can't just go like this and put it on here. And hopefully it'll stay on there. You want to start it with the crimper. Okay, I made a mistake. Lost my color codes. So showing you guys a little oopsie correction. Okay, so that's Q7. Somehow I got my color codes mixed up. I am on some medication, so for my pain and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not blaming the medication. This is directly, I lost count where I was at. Okay, so 8 and 9. Choose 8 and 9. Did I fall in place? Yes, it did. Okay, there's 8. Number 9. Okay. Now we need to dig out 10. So this is Q10. And then we got to dig out Q11, which is this color. Then 12. Okay. And then the common. All right. Last group. And again, the solder will not be wasted. It'll go in my tinning pot. I use 4060 solder, in case those of you want to know what the chemistry is. Nice thing about these, they ratchet and they hold their position. That's pretty nice. And then it just got this two-step final crimp. It's almost like using an auto machine. I have some experience with that. Okay, I'm just going to do this worn harness. Ooh, that didn't get tinted. And boy, that's a short. All right, I heat up the iron. I barely got tinted. Nice thing about my iron, it gets hot really quick. It's not the best of irons, but it does do the job, so that's the primary thing. Oh, again, another wire barely got tinted. Oh, wow. Still has a flux on it. No, flux capacitor not included. What movie is that from? Comment below. I might have to do a draw on these last pins. God, I'm like going old school. Like when you're working with big connectors, you could pre-bin your pins into place. Boy, having that tinning pot, it's such a game changer for me. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling the pain right now. Okay, so here's the common. Well, if I put the connector, all right. So 12. So that's 10, 11, 12. So we need 13, 14, 15. You're almost there. 16. Should have made my comments a little bit longer. And 17. Come on. There we go. 18. All right, so that's the camera line. All right, so that's the harness, and I got 2 more to go, so I'll do that off camera, and I'll bring you guys back after this transition. Seriously, after this transition. All right, we're back. Thank you for hanging in there. Let's go ahead and go to camera 2. And now you can see that they're all completely done. And that includes this video. So waiting on the project boxes so I can get this all mounted and stuff like that. So waiting on that. Then these will be completed. And that'll be another update on my Cobra firing system upgrades. So check out those videos and all my other videos. Also, please like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. It helps out with the algorithm and stuff like that. Drop me a question. Why am I doing this? And I'll be more than happy to hopefully answer. I'm a pretty busy person, so I don't always check all that. So occasionally I do. But when I do answer. Can't get my clippers to stay closed. So, go back to camera 1. Thank you for watching. Once again, hit that like, smash that thumb, and see you on the next post. Catch you later. Bye-bye.